Hello once again, audience. Hello and welcome to our lovely little stream here. We're having ourselves a somewhat calming experience today. You know, I don't want it to be like an experience where we are in any way too
Hi, Elsie.
excited or anything. We don't want to be like, oh, yelling and stuff. That'd be crazy. It's just crazy. Am I right? No.
Meow.
No. Today's an easy day. Meow to you as well, random chatter. Meow to you
Why
as
you
well.
cockroach?
Why you cockroach? Why you cockroach? What's cockroachy about me, huh? Oh, why is Elsie a cockroach? She is not, in fact, a cockroach. She is actually the spitting image of the... I'll play the animation here in the background. This is a bad animation, by the way. We're gonna make something better than this. This is a not good. We're gonna do better. But Elsie is a... how do you say it? She is the spitting image of this character from an amazing artist, right? This character named Gale. And Gale is a very adorable character. We love drawing Gale, don't we, folks? We love Gale. Very cute. But, you know, that's just how it's gotta be. That's just how it is. Elsie wants to be Gale.
Gale is also a cockroach?
Gale is not a cockroach to my knowledge. Can anyone confirm, is Gale a cockroach, yay or nay? I'll put it to a poll. Maybe people will answer me. Is Gale a
She is a shrimp.
cockroach? No, she's a shrimp.
She works at a fishery.
I see. I will leave it to democracy to decide this. You all will be able to determine your answers. But as you can see from the title of this stream, today I want to do a little bit of animation stuff, you know, because after finishing this recent animation of mine, you know, this animation I made just a few days ago, the soda pop animation, you know, I wasn't feeling too good about my ability to animate. And so, you know, I said, you know what? I need to spend more time actually doing some kind of studying, some actual learning. I can't just doodle all the time. Why not doodle into practice, right? Put into practice what I would like to learn, right? Boom. And so that's where we are here today, right? So we have this little animation of a ball, but as you can see, it doesn't look super realistic, right? It's kind of slow. It kind of goes all the way up to the very top and repeats, and that's not really how balls work, right? It's kind of this like perpetual motion up and down. It doesn't feel quite right. It also does this like extended downtime over here. That just doesn't feel right, you know? So I'm thinking we could work on fixing that and making like something nice. I have some broad ideas of things I would like to animate, you know, things I would like to do. Alright, we'll see if we ever get to any of them, but for now, right, you can see here, I went through this popular video people had on animation principles. I got a bunch of pictures from it, because it's kind of hard to have video, like pictures of animations to explain something, and I don't really want to just show you all other people's videos for the entirety of the stream. So I'm just kind of working with what we got, you know? We got to work with what we got. And right now, what you see here is just a bunch of little snippets from this video I was watching about the 12 principles of animation. We are going to use this to our advantage. We are going to make good animations. You ask me, Gray, I don't get this at all, right? We're just drawing a ball. A a ball. Fox, box, trot. Yes, indeed. Indeed, fox, fox, trot. Beep, 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 beep. But are we just drawing a ball all day? And my answer to you is no. We're not just doing that. Okay? I have ideas. I have things I would like to do.
Hey, Elsie, catch.
Catch? What? Oh, yeah, we could have her catch stuff. I have ideas.
Oh, foo-foo. Catch what? Fox Foxtrot. Balloons like in that story at the bottom of the hole? Or maybe a cute puppy like Ruby. Oh, let's play catch.
Shut up, Elsie. Meh. Meh. But, as you can see, my intent, as you can see in these little things right here, I have a few ideas for the stream. I always like improving things about the stream. I like trying to find little ways to make the stream experience more enjoyable. I do not think we will accomplish all of these today. I do not expect that we may even accomplish even one of them. That is okay. So far as they are at least somewhere in my mind, it's okay. I want to get some practice in. These are some ideas that I had, but other people might suggest things of what they would like to see with an animation that they think could help me do better. I would be open to that. Ideally, whatever the animation is, it's something that we could use repeatedly. It's because animations take a while. Ideally, I could chuck it into this stream, and you would all either have something that you could like use a keyword for and have it pop up whenever you like, or it would be something where like I press a button and boom, something changes. You know? That's my idea. That's what I'm thinking so far. I think it could be a good idea, personally.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, exactly. So, you see right now, if you look at the stream so far as it is, we have actually a few minor animations. So first, you look at me while I'm talking, I have my voice lines. Whenever I talk, I get this little bubble of my mouth.
Whoa, awesome!
Yeah, exactly. Whenever I talk, I get this little bubble of my mouth, and my character kind of like bobs up and down. And that's kind of nice, you know? Like, it's the same with a lot of the other things I have, where it's just two pictures that it alternates between, where it uses one whenever I'm talking, and one whenever I'm silent. This one doesn't even have a different one. This one just has me with my face down. See how it just changes like the mouth or something? Not really much else. It's just kind of bouncing around like this. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. But it makes me think, what if I could change that? What if we could make it to where my character is like doing a little doodle in the bottom right corner and like moving around his friggin' drawing pad. He's drawing on the drawing pad. And my character, this guy, he's maybe blinking every so often, because so far he never blinks, except when I manually do it like this. Right? I could maybe add blinking to the characters, so Elsie could blink, I could blink, I could be drawing, my body could move besides just my mouth. I think that could be interesting. But that's just one option of what stuff we have to do. The same kind of stuff happens with Elsie. If you look at Elsie's thing, whenever someone talks, someone wants to talk for Elsie real quick and show it off. Elsie has two parts. She has the silent part, which is what she has now, and she also has the talking part, which is where she does...
Wake up, Elle.
What you see there, she does a little GIF where she alternates between two or more, sometimes three. I think it's mostly just two. Sometimes one, but mostly two pictures in a little GIF to have her moving while she's talking. right? Elsie has a more advanced structure than what I have, right? She does more than what I do. She has a system going on. I do not. And so, even then, she doesn't blink. You will never see Elsie blink. I can blink manually. You are now blinking manually, by the way. But I cannot blink just casually if I'm silent for a little while. That's the issue. I still have that cough, by the way. Cough is still around. But those are my ideas for the stream. If people have other ideas as well, if they're like, hey, you should try drawing something else completely unrelated, that would be really cool. I'd be like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. You sound pretty cool. And Elsie's already broken. Hold on. Alright, Norm, you should have your message read now. EPPPPPPPPPPPP. By me. I will read the message, and the future messages will be read. But, yes, Norm, we just finished explaining what we're doing today. So, I'm doing my best to figure out exactly what we're going to do in terms of animation principles. Because I'm not really... I've done a few animations, but animations are still new to me. It's hard for me to get beyond just, like, different pictures. Right? It doesn't make a ton of sense to me so far. So my idea is, first here we have these two... You all can see the... Oh, the background kind of covers it. Hold on. Hold on. I need to turn something off that I very rarely turn off. Okay, today is probably one of the few days where I'm going to turn off the ocean. Right, the little background that we have. Purely because I want you to be able to see...
Blinking is very nice for a speaking guy while streaming, I would know.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Peace Ribbon. Very cool. But I'm going to move Discord. I'm going to move... If I could find where Discord is. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. Where have you gone, Discord? Oh, there you are. Okay. And you over here. There you go. Okay, Discord will remain in the corner for the time being. With Elsie.
Elsie work.
Elsie work. Exactly. So now you can see a little bit more of the process, right? You can see a little bit more what's going on. I might just move Elsie over slightly as well, actually. Hold on, let me... Boom. Elsie, you get even less room for yourself today, because we're kind of going all...
The hidden gray machinations.
Exactly. Exactly, Fig. This is how we do stuff. This is how we do all the science here at Gray Laboratories, right? So, you see, right now we have this basic animation. I'll play the animation for you. Hold on. That animation sucks. Okay? Sucks. Why? Look at this. Watch this. It's too slow, right? It doesn't necessarily like carry momentum. It's just kind of going all at the same pace. It doesn't speed up, slow down, and then go back up, etc. Right? So we need to fix that. We need to put it... We have the same exact frames. I'm going to move around the frames to do the same exact thing. The problem is, of course, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do here. So we would have, like... we want to have it be slower at the start. If you want it to be slower at the start, you might have more frames. And then have it be like, we skip that one, we skip this one. Okay? Alright, we go from 1, 3, 5, and then we go to 9, then 13, and maybe... No. No, you can't do 13. We have to do, like... 19. I'll be honest, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. We're just kind of fumbling around until we figure it out. Alright, so we're gonna watch this animation and I'm gonna say, wow, that sucks. We're gonna do that several times. Wow, that sucks. Okay, so we put this over here. Then we have this one be really slow.
Me whenever I zoom out of a panel I'm working on.
Exactly. I think the spacing is important, because if you look at like the thingamajig I see about the principles, right? I was told that you want to have... I'll go to this one right here. I'm gonna move this one up to the top. I was told what you want to do with like motion, right, is you want to have it be where it's like you have one motion here at the very extreme. You have the two extremes, right? The keyframes and whatnot. And then you have the like part in the you have the 3 keyframes. You have the extreme stuff. You have the keyframes kind of in the middle of these two. The pose in the the keyframe in the middle, and then very few poses on either side. But you don't want to do that when it's speeding up, right? So if you look back to the ball, we're going to the ball. The ball should be moving somewhat slowly at first, and then very fast at the end. And then
Gray is on the
very
ball.
slow all of a sudden. I am on the ball. So if you're going very slowly, you want to have it be more condensed in terms of the frames that's going. So we animate on 2s. That's what I was told. Animate on 2s. So that's what we're going to do. But whenever we animate on 2s, we have more things happen. So that means we would skip. We would do the same kinds of things. We would just skip further ahead. Right? So at 2, and then 4. And then here we would do bottom. And then here we would have to go to like 0.5. Ooh, no. We have to go to, 4.5. 4. And then, like, I would just go straight to 3 here. And then 2. And then 1. And then top. Boom. Alright, let's try this animation now, right? Boom. Okay, look at that. It looks so much better. We've made a bouncing ball that looks better than our previous one. It looks like it has like actual momentum going to it. Very good. We've figured it out. We've figured out science. Science rules, kids. I'm very, very happy with that. It's a very stupid ball, right? We're looking at a ball. But it's a glorious ball. It's my ball. I like the ball. Okay. So we have the ball here. And now we want to figure out what to do with another principle. So let's try
Charming.
Charming. Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad you say so. Well, if we look over at the principles again, we have all these different principles. We have squash and stretch. I already did squash and stretch. Stretch and squash. Squash and stretch. I did that. Right? Animating on twos for something to be more lively. Anticipation. I don't know if there's a more of a way to do anticipation here. Secondary action. This isn't really a person or a thing. Arcs. No. Drag. I'm not sure we can do much here with the ball. The ball is perfect. Is that what I'm understanding? Is the ball perfect when I look at it? Would I say that this ball is perfect? I might do
Drag,
it.
you give the ball a big wig and makeup.
I see. I don't think I'm going to be doing that quite yet. I don't think this is that kind of stream. Okay. So we're learning more about the difference between the distance between 2 points and the frames that you would put for it. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Now, what we would want to figure out, I think, is we'd want to move past the balls. We want to move instead to something else. So, I don't know. What was our idea earlier? We had a walk cycle intro, Elsie Gray animations, and waving goodbye animation for the stream ending. I don't know. What do we feel like doing? I am a little ambivalent. I think I'd prefer something of the latter two, but if other people have ideas for animation practice, I would also be open to this. What are we all thinking? Maybe I could do the waving goodbye one. Because I'd be able to use that this stream. I'd be able to do that with all of you.
I feel like waving would be easier of the things.
This is true. Okay. So I think what we'll have happen here, right, is we'll kind of figure out the rough idea of the animation before anything else. Do we know where Bob and Gear are, by the way? They usually attend these kinds of things. I'm surprised they're not here. Boom, 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 boom. No! Why don't I make a loaf of bread? I don't know. Anyway, my idea is you'd have something like... a fairly calm Elsie. And then you'd have something like me over here. I'm drooling on the ground. Do something like this. No. Friggin' keyboard is covering my pad for drawing. And then we'd have Elsie be the one actually saying goodbye. Right? Because Elsie is actually the competent one here. No, but we'd move her over a little closer, just so it'd be easier. There we go. Then we move this part. Oh. We move this part here to the left and right. Make it a simple animation. Do a simple little LC animation. Then we could have a little background and stuff for it. I always forget exactly how our hair looks. Oh well. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long. You know, it's always been about me here. So I feel like it's been too much, you know? I gotta have someone else talk. I gotta have someone else say something about their lives. How is everyone doing tonight? What are we all up to?
All about memes.
Yeah, exactly. See, it can't just be all about me the whole time. It has to be about other people too.
Being lazy.
Being lazy? Yeah. I feel you. I have been desperately trying to get a lot of work done, and sometimes, you know, you just need a lazy day off. Today is my day off from all the work to do art. It feels so much nicer to do art than it does to do
I was
a lot of
thinking
other
about
stuff.
playing Skyrim. Skyrim sounds so fun.
It does!
Uploading stuff to webtoons and other sites. Oh yeah.
Skyrim does sound amazing, you're right. Skyrim is something that we don't really encounter that much on this stream, you know? Feels like it's been so long. If I recall correctly,
Elsie
it's
the Gown.
Elsie the Gown. I have to like tab out to see who's Elsie the Game.
By the power of Todd Skyrim.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get rid of these arrows, see if what we can do with these here. Okay, and then we get something like this here. Okay, and then we can have her little collar. I don't know how many people remember that Elsie has like a little collar around her neck. This little like purple thing. The lore of this is crazy. It's basically just if she doesn't do her job, she gets killed by this collar. Her head's just cut clean off. So if you think about it, what that means is if Elsie does a very bad job as a stream companion, it means that she will no longer be alive. We will put her down. I personally find this very interesting and enlightening. Alright, yeah.
But how can you kill a ghost?
A ghost? No, she's not a ghost. Come on. Come on, you're reading way too many horror stories. Alright, there's no way she's a ghost.
A devil.
A devil. Yeah. She did have lore like that whenever she was originally made. They have a really complex theology, that show. But you don't need to worry about any of that. Here, I just like the character, so she's here with us now. This character inspired by That show, not technically affiliated with or in any way related to, but just inspired by such and such commercial things. If any copyright attorneys are there, that's what this is, right? And I've stated this legally, and you can use that to avoid any. I can use this to avoid any kind of assertions to the contrary in court. I feel like her head is too big. There's a fun part of animation. I think animation has become something that I've started to like. But maybe that's just because I'm not doing it well. I've started to like it because I like how things start to look when I do it. I like that I can make an animation. Like the animation I did of the chicken, which I think is one of my worst performing animations. It's probably one of my favorites. Precisely because I think that it's more... I say... It felt more like me. It felt like I felt super accomplished by it. It wasn't my first animation, it wasn't my last, it wasn't the one I put the most effort into, but it was the one I was most happy with how it turned out, even though it was super simple and stupid and everything that goes along with that. I know Prometheus hates that one, but, you know. Let's see. Let's make her... And her eyes are usually bigger. There we go. Look at that. You have a cute little Elsie face. Cute little thing going along with it. I don't know. That's just how it goes. Everyone's busy these days. Everyone's dealing with their own little thing. That's okay. It happens. I think probably one of the more interesting things that happened.
Cooking up something cool for you.
Oh, really? I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Foxbox. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I remember, what is it called? Oh gosh. Earlier today, I had a very interesting experience. I had like a 20-minute conversation with a guy who believed that the aether, right, like the old scientific theory about like if you have something like light traveling from one place to another, or like objects doing stuff, void can't be real, so it must be traveling through the aether somehow. We're not really sure what that is, or it's not really like something you can affect, but it's real. It's a theory kind of going all the way back to Aristotle, but the theory has changed over the years. So the kind of theory that someone like Maxwell was proposing is not the same kind of theory that Aristotle proposes. And it's not the same kind of theory that this guy was proposing to me. But nonetheless, it was still a very interesting discussion. The guy was very clearly aware of a lot of things, and so I was enjoying myself quite a bit having this discussion with them. I think the weird people are the ones that, like, really seem to know something. They seem to be honest a lot of the times. I've always been drawn to weird people for that, because they're not necessarily bound by social convention in that which they study, or that which they learn about, or argue for. They are more interested in truth itself. That, or they're just ideologues, and they're just trying to support whatever cause they like, and those people aren't very fun. They don't get you very far. But I find that the weird people are usually where you can find, like, the best of friends. At least for me. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed my time seeking out these weird people. That's how I've always been since I was young. I like the weirdos. I like the people with weird beliefs. But that's how it be. Let's see.
Nerd alert!
Listen. Just because I'm a little bit of a nerd and I enjoy talking about things like the Aether does not mean that I am... Okay, just because I like talking about things like the Aether and, like, old physics theories and stuff like that does not mean that I'm a nerd, okay? I resent this, okay? I am, in fact, simply a simple and straightforward guy who likes interesting stuff, okay? Is that so weird? Is it so weird to like things? My goodness. Can people not simply enjoy things? Do you not want to let people enjoy things? Some people these days, gosh. Yeah. I didn't understand a word that Elsie just said. I'll be real with you. That made 0 sense. I'm a bee hat.
You have to hide your true soul.
You have to hide your true soul. Why on earth would I hide everything from everyone? Alright? I like being honest. I like being open. I like being able to have friends. It's so much nicer that way. Alright, think about it, right? I can either live in fear and in shame of who I am and sharing that with everyone, right? Or, hear me out, I could openly and brazenly talk about stuff with people until I figure out not only stuff about them, but I also learn more about who I am, such that I change to be more like I actually am. Not as like an authenticity, like this is what I want, but this is what I desired and I didn't know it. Right? That's how it is. I know this is sounding like really like it's going one way, but it's really not. Okay, so I drew a lot of Elsie. We just need to have her have an arm coming out now. Gonna have the arm come out from everything else. I think the arm is gonna be what kills me, because I need to figure out how to animate her body for whenever she does this whole motion, right? Okay, so the first thing I'm thinking is we have... I guess I should just get the keyframes out of the way instead of doing it like just trying to move everything. I should just get the keyframes out of the way. To get the stuff that looks natural. Okay. I think that looks kind of good, right? No, her forearm's a little too big. So we gotta move that around. There we go. Oh, you know, I just realized I never drew the rest of my body. Just kind of left it in the dust. Hey, hear that? That's ACTG. Oh, it's wonderful hearing the ACTG song. AC peaked with this song. I don't know when he did it again, but this one's pretty good. I could put a bunch of people and other things in the background. That could probably be good for the animation. Oh, I see what the problem is. Got it going the wrong way. So I have it going where it's going down when it should going to the left when it should actually be going down. Over here. To get rid of all this, to have it be something like her arm going up. But she has clothes on underneath, so we can't just give her the arm on its own. Alright, she's got like this baggy something clothes here. Right? Gotta get an Elsie reference, hold on. Elsie. This one's a good reference. Boop. Here we go. This is an original Elsie reference. Look how happy she is. I did tell people today would be a much more relaxed stream than usual. I don't expect that it's going to be something where we have very many people showing up and whatnot. That's okay. It doesn't need to. Today is going to remain a day of practice.
Almost done with what I'm working on.
Of course, of course. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Fox chat. I can't look at the thing to confirm that's just speaking, but yes, there you are. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. I guess I should probably actually have it be closer to like here-ish. We have it be supposed to be like this puffy thing. Okay, that's why, because I'm not giving it three-dimensionality. Look at that. Now she's got this. We just need to add it a little bit more over here. There we go. An unrelated note to all of this. What would I talk about? Guess I could talk about something like, I don't know, random things that I'm interested in. I remember recently reading an Onion article, right? From The Onion, you know? And they made a little piece that was Supreme Court overturns car. Supreme Court overturns car. You know what? I'm actually going to read a little bit of that. Supreme Court overturns car. We're going to listen to that together. We're going to enjoy Supreme Court overturns car together. Boom, boom. On.
All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them.
Here we go.
Washington, D.C. In a landmark reversal of a 19-year-old automobile, the Supreme Court overturned a 1978 Ford Pinto Sunday, effectively ending the car's long-standing upright, wheels-on-the-ground position. Undefined. The reversal, which has affected the lives of an estimated 400 motorists on D.C.'s Wisconsin Avenue, was overturned by the nation's highest judicial body at approximately 9 p.m., in what legal experts described as a strong show of support for the Washington Redskins' 38-28 victory over the NFC East rival Arizona Cardinals. Said Justice David Souter, who wrote the majority opinion in the case and played a key role in the car's reversal, lifting the back right tire off the ground. Woo! Skins rule, motherfuckers!
Oh
Undefined
gosh,
added
no,
Justice
why?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
You should not be cursing.
All the way, baby!
You should not.
Judicial experts agree
You should not
that
be
the
cursing.
reversal represents
I did not
the
remember
most
that.
significant Supreme Court overturning of a motorized vehicle since its controversial 1994 decision to strike
cute,
down
Elsie.
a Yamaha motorcycle during a spring break binge
Say more.
drinking free-for-all at Freaknik 94 in Atlanta. Most observers attributed that decision to the presence of a crowd of inebriated African-American college students cheering the justices on, as well as the blaring of rap group Rec-X NFX, Rump Shaker.
What?
By turning this Ford Pinto upside down in the middle of the street, the Supreme Court has made a clear statement that, as far as the U.S. judicial system is concerned, the Redskins are without question the greatest team ever and cannot be stopped, said Georgetown University law professor Edwin Berber. The court is set to rule Thursday on whether or not beer bongs are awesome.
I see. Well, I'm glad we've gotten a resolution of that. I'm glad we've gotten some kind of actual statement. I'm less glad that it is involving such crude language.
Hey, I just met someone from Georgetown Uni.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. I wonder if they know about this incident that just occurred. Feels like it could be relevant. I don't know. Trying to find a good reference that isn't like the wrong outfit. Or something I won't show on stream. Or AI. There seems to be a lot of AI of Elsie online as I look it up. Right, like I see some things that like look like decent references, and then I look closer and I see, oh, this is from an AI. How do I get it to like show me her in her normal clothes that's not like the purple ones? Here we go. This is a horribly grainy image. Oh well, this is the best we got right now. I'm gonna work with what I got. Well, actually, I do have better images in my like folders, but I have to like search for them.
What are you doing to her?
What am I doing to her? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not doing anything at all. Right? There's nothing wrong. Look, look, look. We have a grainy image here. Let me see if I can pull up the sub view, right? No. Previous. Oh, here we go. Look at that. We have an Elsie model here. Good. This is a little thing for us to have as a reference of Elsie. This is what Elsie is actually looks like, by the way. This is her actual design, according to the reference sheets for the anime. Oh, you know what I just realized? I have been making her thing in the back of her little cloud poof thing, like way smaller than it should be. I did not realize this. That's good to know. It's not supposed to go behind her hair. Sorry, it's not supposed to go in between her hair. It's supposed to go fully behind it. And it goes really, really big. I forgot about that. Oh well. Here we go. Then we give her her little body. No matter how many times I do eyes, they always like make me look at them and go, that's not right. I don't know what it is about eyes, but eyes are just these fully enticing things that just pull you in, and no matter how you look at them or do them, you're just like, no, that's not right. It's not how you do that. Where's her chin? Oh, it's her chin. Put her chin way too steep. That was a somewhat abrupt change in music, but you know what? Sure, whatever.
prefer this one so much better.
This song so much better. It is very upbeat, I will say that. So it does kind of look nice. I will say this. I'm glad you enjoy it, Prometheus. Here we go. Okay, we gave her a little body, right? Then we give her her skirt. Give her her little legs. That's way too big of a leg now that I'm looking at it. Her legs cannot be that thick. You're not drawing that thick legs for her.
Hey, she's a strong woman.
She is. Except that she's very much her strength does not at all come from her body. Her strength comes from the fact that she has magical powers. And, you know, we do our best with her, alright? We try and reflect her as accurately as we can, okay? Oh gosh, yeah, it's way too bottom heavy right now. Alright, we're gonna scale you all down. There you go. Much more reasonable. There you go. There she goes.
I finished the thing. It's not much, but it was in theme with the stream.
Ooh, let me look. Oh, it's perfect. Look at this, everyone. I have no way on. I'm gonna have to like stream. I'm gonna have to stream like a visual thing. Hold on. Boom. Look at that. On. Look at this. Foxtrot, this is amazing. I love this. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Foxtrot.
I'm glad you like it. Nerdy or gray?
Nerdy.
I love it.
It's beautiful. Thank you very much, Fox Foxtrot. Alright, Elsie will be more human-sized. I will simply be little gremlin-sized in this image.
Girlsy.
Grelsie. Oh, of course. We must have Grelsie here. Grelsie loves the eternal Grelsie. Thank you. I think that's really good fan art, by the way, Fox Shot. I think that's amazing. Thank you. I really, really like it. Okay, so something like this. I feel like these are too long for my legs. There we go. Look at that, right there. Now we have me with my little legs going over a table of some kind. And you know what? We'll give me a little high chair, right? We'll say that I'm like in a little baby chair. It's me being super short.
Tiny guy or is she big?
Tiny guy or is she big? We will say that I am tiny. We'll say tiny gray. Tiny gray. She's just completely normal sized person. Alternatively, you could say that Elsie is just that amazing that she shines so much bigger than everyone else. Right? She defies perspective. Right? She's like one of those people who's like, actually, I don't need perspective for my art. The art will look good even without it. I am not those people. My art will suck without perspective. That doesn't mean I'm going to use it. There we go.
Breaking news. Remember to like and subscribe.
Of course, of course. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, we do have the, what do you call it? We're actually doing pretty well on, like, the growth of the channel. Not lately, but we got to, like, 125 last week. It's down to 124 now, but, I mean, we're still doing pretty good. This is pretty nice. This is a pretty steady, good rate for us. Oh, you know what I just realized? Her skirt needs to extend a little more. In both ways. Or maybe just the first part. There you go. Now we have her standing here. Right? We have me doing my little thing. Then her thumb is actually here, now that I'm looking at it. Then we have this kind of come out over here. Okay, we need to figure this out on a different layer, because there's just no way that I'm going to be able to figure out this arm otherwise. Okay, so we add first this stuff here. Right, and what her little blubbery arm looks like. We add as well what this here of her little normal arm looks like. We give them little shapes. Go with it. We give her the I guess we can have it be somewhat like tucked underneath my hair. And then we get this. We get her to have the...
Love that animation you posted earlier. Is your hair as soft and fluffy as depicted?
My hair? Yes, I'm afraid it is. It is incredibly soft and fluffy. Thank you very much, Barry. I'm glad. Oh, wait, do you mean the animation I posted or the animation that Foxtrot posted? Either way, thank you. Thank you. Foxtrot is a very good animator. I agree. You should try more animations, Foxtrot. That was very nice. It was very good. Animation is like really, really frustrating. But it's also really fun, honestly. Because you don't need as much rendering and stuff for it to look good. In fact, you don't want to have all the rendering. And so it kind of encourages you to just go ham.
I just animate based off of crappy early internet GIFs.
You know, fair. Perfectly fair. I'm sad that Elsie is pronouncing it wrong, but you know what? Fair. Fair enough. Also, Barry, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. How you doing? I am currently drawing some animation stuff. We're gonna be making an animation of Elsie here. Boom. Flip side. Immediately notice her chest is too small. Her upper body is way too small.
Where you have the objects, you want to move on a different layer, and then you just copy and paste the frames, with the only difference is moving the separate layers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is certainly one of the kinds of animation. It is, I did that with some of my animations, and they did not come out exactly like I wanted. That's how I've been
animating lately.
They did not come out exactly like I wanted, sadly. But, you know, I would like to be able to do stuff like that anyway. So you've been animating? Let's get multiple layers. Boom. Now bigger. Look at her go. Yeah. I think that that is like a decent way to animate. I don't think it's like the best way, but then again, I don't know the best way. I don't know like how to do this stuff. I'm just kind of hoping that what I got is good enough. Gonna expand her chest a little bit. I think the chest is supposed to hang lower. And it doesn't quite feel like a chest so much as just something kind of tacked on. There you go. Get rid of that. We get this over here. We get this. This is in the way. That's why it's doing that. Boom, boom. Yeah. I wonder what's keeping people so busy today. I wonder what people are up to. A lot of people who are usually here aren't here at all. It makes me curious. Most curious indeed. Where have they gone? What has become? What is today? The 23rd? Oh, you know what I just remembered? Do you remember 21st night of September? That was 2 nights ago. Wonderful. Okay. I feel like this is a lot better. We can move the whole thing over, though. Considering the animation is going to be about her waving her hand, it doesn't make any sense for me to have it be where her hand is, like, mostly cut off from the screen, you know? Such is life, such is life. Oh, did something happen with the text? Oh, darn it, Elsie's broken. Just that kind of week. Oh yeah, you have been messaging. Rip Bob says he can't make it. Now who are we gonna laugh at? Exactly. That is a terrible shame. We'll miss you, Bob. We'll miss you. If you ever watch this VOD, just know we're thinking of you. I guess it's just that kind of week, I guess. Yeah, this is a rather odd week. One where I think a lot of people are going to be busy, you know. But, you know, that's how it goes. Nothing to worry about, nothing to fret about it. They happen every so often. Oh.
And I know I've been low on energy, mainly because I'm starting a diet.
Oh, really? You're starting a diet? Ah, I see, I see.
Bob and our thoughts and prayers.
So true, Fig, so true. Yeah, I find diets difficult partly because of the low on energy thing. I always want to do more things. And so the idea of like having to slow down
makes me sleepy.
The idea of having to slow down is like kind of difficult for me. Like just sitting around and doing less things, that feels like a waste of time. I could just do a little bit more. Less. Oh, the sun makes you less sun makes you sleepy. Fair. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Something's going on here that shouldn't go on. We'll have like these little tufts of my hair going in the middle of the fingers. Boom. Nah, it doesn't look as good as the simple version. I like the simple hand better. It just looks nicer. Okay, so we have her here in the middle of it to say goodbye to people. Then along with this, right, we have the actual hand moving. We'll also do something with the eyes, actually. We're gonna do it where she moves her eyes down.
Schmoving.
Schmoving. Alright, she blinks. I've known how to do blinks for a long time. Blinks are actually quite easy, which is really nice. Right? They don't take that much effort to do. I knew a little technique to get a character to blink is that you draw their normal eyes. You like copy paste those.
Hello, Gray.
Hello! Welcome, Barry. So glad to have you. Barry, we have 2 berries.
Hello, Gray.
Hello, Xander. Welcome, Xander. We only have 1 Xander, I'm afraid. Welcome. But yeah, you cut the eye in half, and then after you do that, you can then get rid of the rest of the eye. Indeed. Welcome, welcome. Today has been a little slow, you two. It's been a little slow. We've been doing stuff with animation. We're currently doing stuff with Elsie, right? With getting her to be animated. Because that's what we want to do. That's what we have. I think a little animated Elsie will be very cute. I hope you think so too. But my goal, you gentlemen, is that today we're going to have a bunch of little animations. We're going to be drawing animations specifically to include in the stream, right? To include for something that can happen in the stream, and to include as something that can happen like at the end of the stream. So right now, this image is what I want to have happen whenever we're ending the stream, where I can just transition to an end of stream like picture. Okay, I see the difficulty is that she has this extra part on the side. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, we have blinking. Alright, we have her eyes. We can now have her blink. Boom. How are you two doing today? How is Xander and Barry doing today? They do not appear to be doing very much at all.
I love blinking.
I love blinking. Blinking is very fun, I agree.
I'm well.
That's good to hear, Xander. What have you been up to lately, Xander? What game have
Barry's
you...
eating meatloaf.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. Who made the meatloaf for him? Or did he make the meatloaf? I hope it
His
is...
mom, I assume.
His mom? That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Please tell Barry's mom that she has done a wonderful job. Here we go. Boop. Okay, so we have her blink. We have her do the arm.
I'm doing good.
You're doing good as well, Barry. I'm glad to hear this. Glad to hear this. What have you two been up to? You know, what have you been doing? What have you two hooligans been up to?
I'm I'm actually eating these Japanese turkey patties my mom made.
Ah, I see. Japanese turkey patties. I've never heard of Japanese turkey patties before. But you know, I'm sure you got something coming. I'm sure there's something to be gained. Here we go. We get her arm. We move her arm over like so. Move this. Boom.
Howdy ho, I was busy for a bit. How's animating?
Oh, welcome, welcome. We're so glad to have you, Peter. Welcome, welcome. Animating is going good. Going good. We're currently in the process of making the actual arm for it, you know? We have here a little Elsie holding my hair as I'm sleeping and drooling in the baby chair. Because, as they say, I'm baby. And with that, I am, in fact, moving Elsie's arm left and right. We just finished the, like, basic body of her, right? Is it the best? No, but I really like how it's turning out so far, at least. Right. Oh, on. I just realized this thing over here should
Poggers champion.
let out less like this and more like little fabric. Yeah, what have you been up to, Peter? How you been? Hey, Peter. There we go. Okay. Now that we have her arm in the middle, we have her arm on the right. How does the arm on the right look? Not the best. It could be improved. Looks a little fidgety. We can try and move her actual hand over to the right as well. Right? Because she's going to be doing that. And then over here again, we can take this arm in the middle. We got arm right. We have arm right. Now we're going to have arm left. Okay. She's going to move her arm to the left to have a little bit, just a slight little bit of a pose. Boom. Now, she's going to stretch her arm a little bit more to get it over here. She's going to have more difficulty with doing this, right? Then right, moved it up a bit, so this one's going to move it down a bit. Boom. Okay, so now we have her moving her arm to the right, to the left, etc. Okay, and now we're supposed to do stuff with like keyframes and whatnot. Yeah, we have to use the animation principles. We've been looking at the animation principles stuff, Peter. Xander, Barry, Foxbox Prometheus, Fig, everyone who's here. We've been working on these animation principles stuff. That's what this has been about. This has been about practicing animating, doing a little animation practice. Bit by bit. Alright. Alright, so next we're gonna go back here. We're gonna get rid of this part that's going down here. It's not where it should go. we're gonna instead have her go like so. And then I think maybe while she is doing this, her little cloud thing could be moving around in different ways. So we could probably animate that as well in a very slight way. That would be like a secondary action of the main thing. But this, it occurs to me, probably move down here. I don't really like how it's shaped at the moment. There we go. So she's got these this Hagoromo going around her. She's got her arms moving around. She'll blink every so often. Then we would have some other things in the background. Some other people blinking, but we can work on them in a minute. Right, for now, we're just going to work on Elsie, okay? And we're not going to color it, at least not now. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to copy everything here. We're going to take it over. Oh, yeah, first. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. So we... Oh, wait. This is not the right place. We need to have new animation folder. Body. There you go. Okay, and now we have an animation folder for the eyes. Right? The eyes and blinking. This is going to be something very important, people. You don't like... Oh, Prometheus said something, but Elsie didn't catch it. I don't like Gray looking like that while doing that. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong? What's wrong, Prometheus? What's wrong with me looking like this guy? I don't have anything weird. Do you not like that I'm like holding up my pen like this? My goodness, calm yourself. Fine. Fine. One, link two, link one.
What are you doing with your butt?
What am I doing with my butt? What do you mean? He's not... What is he doing with his butt? Are you asking what his hand is doing? I don't think his butt, my character's butt, is even in the picture. Alright. But if you're curious, I'll like draw the other hand.
Exactly!
Okay, so you're just like, okay, we need to have the other hand in the picture? Alright, alright. Get your mind out of the gutter here. Alright.
No.
What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? You need to calm yourself, alright? Just enjoy, just appreciate the drawing. Eyes, body, There you go, look at that. Every 36 frames, sorry, once every 36 frames, she'll blink. Alright, and then next we give her her arm, which we will temporarily get rid of this other one specifically so that we can see stuff going on with it, right? We'll get a little underground thing specifically to test stuff out here, where we have a green screen. Okay. Arm right. Alright, yeah, we gotta do it here. Ah, I hate this. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Got ourselves a basic little arm. Arm middle. We do the same thing here. Okay. We cover up all the little loose holes. Then we select. Apparently we did not cover up all the loose holes. At least not sufficiently. Boom, boom, boom. How do I get to here? And we get this area over these. Boom. Get to arm middle. Oh, I didn't even rename this. Arm left. Arm left. Arm middle. This one here, we're going to give a simple little demonstration. Here we go. We also refer to color. Boom. Look at that. We got ourselves a nice little area. Oh, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Then arm right, then arm middle, arm left, arm middle, arm right, sorry, arm right, arm middle, arm left, arm middle, arm right, arm middle, arm left, arm middle, arm right, and arm middle. So we have arm middle, or left, right, arm right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, middle. And it goes back to middle again. Okay. Look at that. Okay, we just need to correct some things ever so slightly, right?
Cool there.
Alright, we get rid of the stuff that overlaps with the parts here.
Cute.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Very neato burrito.
There we go. I think that looks very good. So now, he does this little wave to everybody. We had the simple wave. We're gonna make it more complicated, however. We're gonna make her arm move in a smoother, slower motion. Right? Because right now, it's
If
very...
you want the wave to look fast, expert challenge is to add motion lines.
Expert challenge is to add motion. Oh gosh, I know exactly how to do it. I don't want her wave to look super fast. That's the problem. I know exactly how to do what you're suggesting. I want it to look slow is the thing. I want it to look I want it to like be a very slow thing actually. I'm glad you like it though, Prometheus. I'm glad you like it, Peter. Here we go. Okay, so we now have this part right here. Now with her body, I want to make a few variants with that where her, like, Hagoromo is moving around. Okay. Body 2.
If it's slow, have her wrist flop around more.
If it's slow, have her wrist flop around more. I see, I see. Alright, we'll come back to the alternating thing. We're gonna go... You know what? Fine, I'll come back to the arm. We'll go to the arm for a bit. So the arm... So you said have her wrist flop around more? Alright, we have her wrist flop around a little bit, but I suppose you're right that we could do it more. So, firstly, we didn't do it with the left arm, when we could do it more. There we go.
Try waving slowly and see that your wrist just kind of flops side to side.
Yep, yeah, actually, yeah. I think what I would want then, if that's the case, is I would actually want to like duplicate it, like one instance where it's kind of going like arm left 1 and arm left 2, right? So we would have something like a... So we start with arm right. We have arm right 2. And arm right 2 is just the same as arm right, but instead it's gonna have this longer arm movement over to the side. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Okay. So arm right 2. Now we have arm left 2. Okay. Which is going to be where it's like moving over slightly more. This is what I did like earlier, but undid. Here we go.
Baby, she's so cute.
Baby, she's so cute. I'm glad you like it, Mr. Game Maker. I'm glad you like it. Alright, we're working on making it a wonderful little thingamajig. Arm left 2. Arm left. Arm middle. Arm right.
Thank you, Gray. Good luck.
Good luck. Wait, what do you mean good luck? Are you leaving? Arm left, arm middle, arm right 2. I hope you're not leaving, Mr. Game Maker.
No, but a slightly smiling dark face. It is good to say.
Oh, I see. I see. I'm glad you are still here. And then our middle. And then arm left.
No. See, what program are you using?
Long time no see. Oh, yes, indeed. Happy Cynic. So glad to have you. I am using, whatever you call it, Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint. I'm using the EX version. I decided to cave and buy it at one point, and I've been pretty happy with it since. Okay, so we make this a left.
Gotcha.
Make this right. Right to right. Okay.
One-time purchase?
Yes, one-time purchase. Absolutely. I am not paying for a subscription. There we go. Look at that. We have a little animation of her. She stays a little long in the right one just because of how we end it. We're going to move it forward slightly. Thank you. I appreciate it. If we make it arm middle, arm left. No, actually, no, it has to be arm right 2, arm right, arm middle, arm left 2. How have you been, Happy Cynic? I haven't seen you here in a while. What have you been up to? 1, 4.
Busy.
Arm left. Understandable. We've been quite busy as of late. I think everybody's
mostly good ways.
Oh, that's wonderful. Glad to hear it. Oh, I just forgot. I forgot the eyes. Body. Boom. We're making animations today, Happy Cynic. We're trying to get some animation for the ending of the stream where we can have a little Elsie waving her hand to everybody and say goodbye.
I don't think the wrist would be moving like that if she moves her arm, but more so at the end keyframes of the animation. Her wrist would be tilted to the side.
Her wrist wouldn't be moving like that if she moves her arm. More so at the end keyframes. Tilted to the side. I'm not entirely sure I get what you mean. End keyframes of the animation. Her wrist would be tilted to the side. Are you saying that whenever she's moving from one side to the other, we should see that the hand in the middle is tilted one way or the other? Like, instead of having this that we're doing right here, we have her...
I might just be a guy, but I don't think you can bend the mid part of your arm like that.
I don't think you can bend the mid part of your arm like that. What do you mean? You mean your bicep? You mean your bicep? You mean your forearm? You mean your hand? You can bend the mid part of your arm like that. You mean the one that's like petting me? You gotta be more specific. My guess is that you mean the one petting me. And yeah, you might be right. That I might need to move that over.
I think the arm looks fine, it's just kind of contracting, which is how muscles do...
How muscles do.
Okay.
Oh, he's talking about the arm contracting there. Okay. I thought you meant like this one over here, and I was like, is this one off? Is this wrong? Like, maybe.
No, sorry.
I am, however, going to extend her shoulder ever so slightly because of this, actually. There you go. Yeah, it feels better now. Okay, so what I'm hearing, right, Peter, is that what we want to do is we want to have her... I don't know what you mean by end keyframes of the animation. Her wrist should be tilted to the side. Do you mean that whenever she's going... So she's going left, right, left, right. Do you mean how it's kind of like your arm is tilted to the side when it's going to the next one? To the next side, right? If you're going from the right to the left, your hand is tilted to the left until it gets to the right, at which point it like switches over. Is that what you're talking about? And vice versa? If you like go from right to left, it's like you have it tilted to the right until it gets to the left. Is that the kind of thing we're talking about? Yeah, this is the contraction of Mr. Game Maker. That is, in fact, the contraction of her bicep. It's kind of like how you can't... Whenever you move, like if you try and move...
If you are making it move and not droop, then that is understandable.
And not droop. And not droop.
Yay, try that. If it looks weird, then I think the way you have it still works.
Okay.
It's okay. My arm droops a little.
Well, yeah, well, like, if you look at her arm, right, if you look at her bicep whenever it goes through, if you bend your bicep... Sorry, no, if you look at your arm while you
My
do
flabby
the wave,
skin.
if you look at it, your bicep kind of moves, kind of like contracts and expands as you go through. Or expands versus contracts. And that's like based on where exactly it is. Why on earth, Mr. Game Maker, are you sending me images of Word Girl as
In fairness, Greg, your reference is your totally ripped and muscular biceps.
True. Why am I being sent Word Girl as the father of Invincible in
Mr. Gray, it's very, very Kino, and she doesn't even say any bad words.
I suppose that is true. Look what they need to mimic even a fraction of our power.
Wait, I didn't know that. I thought she was just referencing the recogning.
The Reckoning? No, you can see because the way she's holding... if you look at the image, she's holding someone in front of a moving train, right? This is a reference to funny haha moment in Invincible.
Gray has never said a bad word. If Gray said a bad word, my view of him would be forever corrupted and tainted. Oh, that's a train.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, exactly. You would never hear me say
Peter,
bad
you're so
words.
nice.
You're so nice. Arm middle. We're gonna duplicate arm middle. Arm middle. We're gonna have arm middle from left. Alright, which is basically just gonna be the same thing. And we're gonna have
Knees.
arm middle from right. Boom. So this one is gonna be arm middle from right. We're just gonna take this stuff here. We would cover this stuff up a little more.
I finally saw K-pop Demon Hunters.
Woohoo!
It deserves the hype. Cute
It
Zoe
does.
animation, by the way.
It does! It does! I am so glad that someone agrees with me on this. Thank you. Thank you. You are the Chad. Based. Awesome. Very cool, Happy Cynic.
I've never seen it myself, LMO.
It is amazing, and I highly recommend it. I love it. I'm very glad that you like the Zoe animation, by the way. Very few people have seen that
Mr. Gray,
animation.
I agreed with you. Mr. Peter, I highly suggest you do.
It is worth the watch, I will say. Right?
I've seen the Zoe animation.
You've seen the Zoe animation? That's very good. Very few people have. Very few have. It's not something many people know of. You see, the Zoe animation, I looked at the statistics for it. It's probably one of the... It has this weird thing going with statistics, right? Where, compared to all of my other shorts, more people who watch it like it than they did like any of my other shorts. If they watched it, they're much more likely to like it than anything else I've done. But, at the same time, they do not, YouTube does not recommend it. It's gotten very few views. I do not entirely know why. It has a decent, like, watch-through rate. It has a decent like rate. It's very confusing. I do not understand the astrology system.
Skyrim.
I do not understand their astrology system, nor do I
Too
care.
scared to show the Kano.
Exactly. I do not understand their astrology system, nor do I care to understand. I am simply going to suffer, and that shall be my fate. This is kind of not what I wanted. It's gonna be from right. It should probably be a little more clearly from right. We'll have it be something like this. Have it be this.
Oh, is YouTube tired of the movie popping off? Suffering from success?
Perhaps the YouTube is artificially reducing the views that people are going to get for this because people just love it too much. Who knows? But yeah, the K-pop thing, I actually put like several full days of effort into making that animation. It's not like a super good
YouTube is scared of
animation.
Big Gray Corporation?
True. They fear the gray. But it's not like a super good animation, right? It's not as though it's like super special, but I did put a lot of time into it, so I feel very passionate somewhat. I feel somewhat passionate about it. Okay, so what if I put this middle from right to...
Can't believe Gray believes in a labor theory of value.
Hey, listen. I may have some economist friends who will tell me that's silly, Gray, who tell me all these different things, but I also have like communist friends who are like, actually, what about the rights of the workers and stuff? What about the usurers, huh? And I'm like, wow, he's got a true. What am I gonna do about this? You know, labor theory of value. Maybe there's something there.
You're
I
gonna
don't
pump
know.
something out in an hour, and that'll be what makes you go viral.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you, thank you. I appreciate it. This is me bowing, by the way. This is me bowing several times. Actually, let me do it without the blush.
Peter is right, BTW. The quickest videos get the most views.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that I should just make like one video a day and have it be like the worst trash possible, and that's what will get us to people to see it. I see. This is indeed one of the possibilities of all time. I could, in fact, just make something I would do, like, regularly. Alright, so we come here, and then we do... arm left.
Now hold on, I didn't say that. Grabs Elise's little hands and feels her chibi fingers.
Then we do arm middle
Or
from
Evan
left.
Mittens.
Arm right. Arm right 2. Arm middle from
You
right.
need to make an animation of you reacting to something, and then reuse it over stolen TikToks. Totally ethical and not scummy at all.
I don't even change the animation. I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. And it's just that. You just keep scrolling to my account, and it just, everyone starts, whoa, this is crazy.
Actually, effort is not connected with virulence. So while you can maximize efficiency by pooping stuff out, you shouldn't be afraid of putting in effort.
With virulence? What is virulence? What is virulence? Severity or harmfulness of a disease or poison. Bitter,
A
hostility,
big word I
or
don't
rank.
understand.
I'm looking at it right now. Virulence. Going viral? Virus. This is what Google says. Alright, I've looked up what Google says. Virulence. Severity or harmfulness of a disease or poison. Bitter hostility, rancor. I suppose we're referencing Star Wars now with this rancor stuff. Very confusing. Very confusing indeed. Anyway, so we have this here. So then we go here. No, this has to be middle. Arm middle from left. Wait.
This is based on my experience.
Right.
The videos that took me all under a week to make were the best hitting.
Arm
No,
left.
it's not because they were when the topic was relevant. Hey, Paul.
Ha, please. What is the ha, please? What does that mean, Mr. Game Maker? What do you mean by this? Then we have arm middle from left. Then we have arm right 2. Then we have arm
Elsie is
middle
cute.
from right. We have arm left 2.
But Barry is right.
Arm middle from left.
Well, that alien nun blew up.
Middle from 2. The alien nun blew up. The alien nun blew up. That is true. That's true. The alien nun blew up. Who did
And
the
I
alien?
keep seeing artists jump on it.
Did you draw the alien nun, Happy Cynic? Congrats. I didn't realize that was you. I didn't know. I saw it a bunch of times. I didn't realize who that was. But very cool. I'm very impressed. All right, arm left, arm middle.
Oh, no, but I might.
Oh no, but you might. Ah, I see. Okay. Fair enough. Arm left, arm middle, arm right.
It was called Bjork.
Arm right too. It was called Bjork. Bjork. I do not know this Bjork. Arm middle from right. Arm left. Arm left two. Arm left two. And arm middle from left. We move it slightly further out. Actually, no. Arm middle from left. That is actually exactly what we want it to be. Arm right. No. We want it to be two more. Arm right. We want eyes. We want body. Boom. Okay. Now I think I've gotten it figured out. Okay? I think we've gotten the animation. This may suck, but we're gonna find out. Woo! Look at that! Look at that go! I just realized that I forgot to have her hair go all the way down. Beautiful. But still, how do we think of the how do we think of the animation? I'm not really sure of a way to have it slow down, though. How do we slow it down more, Peter?
Hand pink waving, Elsa. You're so lively. Slow down the wave.
How would I slow down this wave? While this is going on, while you all are coming up with ideas, I'm going to give her more hair.
Try a smaller FPS.
Smaller FPS, just overall a smaller FPS. Okay. I have been told that I need to be right back. I'm gonna mute myself for the stream. Hold on. Be right back. Everyone, you're gonna enjoy the Elsie waving until I come back in like a minute. Hold on. I have returned! So sorry about the delay. Something came up. Okay. Good. How is everyone doing? Let's try a smaller FPS. Whoa. Oh, I just realized that Isgale a cockroach has been up this entire time. I completely forgot. I'm glad that we've made a decision at least.
I am doing quite good, thank you, Mr. Gray.
That's very good to hear.
It's
Okay.
been so long since the incident 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like I can hear Gray's voice now.
Exactly. And you can even hear the way he slowly but surely left this world. Out with a bang. Ah. Oh well. Okay, so we want to make... You said in order to do it, we should try a smaller FPS. I'm not sure exactly how to modify the FPS.
Hello there.
Hello, welcome. X Adam Eve Studios, X. Hello, welcome to this. So glad to have you. You are a fan of Invincible, I see. Welcome. We're doing a little animation practice here. Alright, we're messing around with Elsie. We're trying to get it to be a nice little animation as an outro for this thing. I would like to extend her arm moving to be somewhat nicer.
Yes, I am. I'm a huge fan of Adam Eve. She's my favorite.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm very glad. Yeah. I can't remember if I watched her series or not. I'm almost sure that I have, because I've enjoyed a lot of the Invincible series. It's been very good. There are some scenes that were a little awkward to watch, but most of it was pretty good. I have some critiques of the Invincible series, but I'm not gonna get into them because a lot of the critiques kind of require
I find it funny that my friend Bumblebee is invincible, but he's more like Sinister Mark, rolling on the floor laughing.
Ah, I see. Fair. Smaller FPS. Peter, how do we lower the FPS on the Clip Studio stuff here? Do you know? I don't know if there's a way to do that or not. Or if there is, I gotta figure out how. Change project settings. No. Edit. Change.
Anima Paco, menu, share, timeline, chance, sprite, race.
Animation menu, timeline, change frame rate. Alright, so where's this animation menu? Oh, right there. Animation, timeline, change frame rate. Alright, so you wanted what? A lower frame rate? Smaller FPS. We currently got 24. So instead, let's do something like 16. There you go, look at that. Now it looks a lot better. Look at that. Nice little animation.
I'm working on a series going on in my channel, and I cannot find an Omni-Man voice actor.
I see. You cannot find an Omni-Man voice actor? Hi, Mark. How does Omni-Man speak? Well, Mark. Let me break it down for you, Mark. I don't know how to do his voice, I'll be frank. It's about the key principles. Oh well.
ITS Painful IDK. Who do I hire in my Discord chat? Skull.
Yeah, exactly. It can be difficult. It can be very difficult indeed. But, oh well. Such is life. You can probably find a bunch of impersonators on Fiverr if you really want it. There's bound to be someone out there who can do a decent impression. I don't really know who's good at it. I know everyone loves doing the Conquest's voice. Prepare for my arrival,
You can do it, Gray.
I could do it? Well, you think I can do an Omni-Man voice? Let me break it down for you, Mark. Let me break it down for you, Mark. No, how do you need to remove that part? Let me break it down for you, Mark. Alright, so we got her blinking, we got her doing it at a somewhat pace. I think I want to change the animation to be slightly faster.
Almost of my friends can do Omni-Man voice, but I think I might hire my friend Soundwave to do Omni-Man, or my friend Super Who Knows Eyes.
Yeah. All of your friends can do Omni-Man, but you're still not sure who you want to hire. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you here. It's kind of up to you and your evaluation of your friends' like ability. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with 18. 18 is the frame rate. Yeah, it feels nice. Okay, so we've got a good pace for it. We've got the arm looking good. We've got the eyes looking good. Now we want to do the body, right? So now I'm thinking we like duplicate the body or something. And
Yeah, because I already hired my friend Bumblebee to do the Mark variants talk at B variants along with Invincible. Like, how does your voice not die from doing all of those voices?
Mm-hmm. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so instead of having this thing, we would have it go... We could have it erase a lot of this stuff here.
I mean, I am a voice actor for RC in my friend's Transformers series.
Your friend's Transformers series? Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, that's pretty cool, you know, being able to do some voice acting stuff, make a little interesting stuff, interesting thing. Do you have any series of people, of other people who you've seen do things that has really inspired you, that you've said, wow, they did it really well? Any voice actors that really inspire you? Or influence you? Here we go. I'm doing my best to try and erase as much of this thing as I can. Go. Oh, nope, not that big. We want to try and get this thing to have its own little place. And oh yes, of course, back here. Okay, good, good. Good, Anakin, good. Now kill him. What? Kill him now.
And my friends along with Transformers. I take a lot of inspiration from the Bayverse films for my humanoid characters on Transformers.
From your humanoid characters on Transformers. I see. Oh, from your humanoid characters on them. I see. Well, I'm glad that you take inspiration from your friends. That's good. Yeah, your friends can be a very good influence, I hope. That's very nice. Body, no hag or Romo. Alright, so now we duplicate this. Body 2. Boom. Okay, now we just modify where the Hagoromo shows up in our depiction of this so that she has a slightly different thing. Here we go. Yeah, Adam Eve, I don't know if you're new to this stream, but I'll introduce you anyway. Here around at the Gray stream, we go around, we do a bunch of little doodles. Today, we're doing a lot of stuff with animation specifically, right? Normally, we do regular doodles for people. We do kind of requests. But today is more of a special day, you know? Today, I want to get in a little more practice for this kind of stuff. Simply because I would like to do some stuff with animation that I didn't think I did as good as I could have. So, what I'm doing here is specifically tailored to resolving that, you know? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Here we go. We get all this stuff added up together. Oh, we got to do this side too.
I get your point. I make music on my own for my series, and I do art as well. I'm a very hardworking person.
Ah, that's very nice. Yes, indeed. I've also been doing a lot of hard work lately, but at the same time, I've hardly been working. I've hardly been getting stuff done. Okay. If I have it alternate between the two of these, right? Actually, seven. 19. And then we go over to 31, 37, 36.
I mean, I just posted one of my themes for my characters on my channel, RN. Her name is Eternal Jackal. She was inspired by Infinite the Jackal from Sonic Forces.
Ah, that's nice. Well, I can't do so during stream, but maybe afterwards I can give it a look. What do we think of the, ooh. Just noticed some gaps. What do we think of the moving Hagoromo, by the way? I'm curious what people think of this. I don't really like how it moves a little too much up here.
It's cute.
Thank you.
You made her so adorable, Gray.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I want to make her very cute in how she goes around. We shall have a cute little mascot character, and it shall be Elsie. Look at that.
I just realized that your hair looks like Tricky's hair from Friday Night Funkin'. Please, don't take this the wrong way.
I don't know what that means, and I'm already offended. Tricky's hair, Friday Night Funkin'. Hold on. Tricky, Friday Night Funkin'. Are you serious? Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
Everyone. This is what I was just compared to. Are you serious? This is what you think of me? This is how low I've become? Have you no shame? Ah! It's not even that similar. My hair looks nothing like... I'm not even balding.
I'm dying laughing right now.
I'm not balding.
As the resident Friday Night Funkin' expert, yes,
No!
you do look like
No,
that.
I don't. No, I do not. No, no, no. I don't. I do not look like Friday Night Funkin' Tricky. Oh well. Oh well. Such is life.
He's pissed face with tears of joy.
Okay, I feel like I'm not giving it anywhere near enough volume over here. That's the issue. I'm afraid I am. There we go. Yeah, I feel like it has to go further back than what I was initially allowing. You have to go even further back. Okay. Now we see it. Ah, here's another
My
issue.
stupid self was struggling making one of the Mark variants. This, it was Mohawk Mark.
Mohawk Mark? You're already that far into your voiceover thing that you're already at Mohawk Mark? That's crazy. Congratulations. Just look at this right here. We got ourselves a little waving Elsie. She blinks. Oh, what if we had her mouth move? What if we had her mouth move to say, like, bye or something? Nah, that's really kind of one big thing. I think it really it does have to stay open. I will move her
Here's the thing.
Grr.
When I get into new series, I look up for characters. I make characters of that fandom. And I watch the series.
How about like the cat mouth with the tongue sticking out?
Oh, you want to have her have the cat mouth at one point during this? Not a bad plan, not a bad plan. Let's have it be with this.
Greyu's still mad about the tricky thing.
I am not. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Not mad. Not. Yeah. Things are okay. Things are okay, I think. It's alright, you know, things happen. You know, people make mistakes. No, I don't like that change.
I posted it on the server. I think it's accurate, lol.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
I can't help it. Sorry.
Posted in the server, you think it's accurate? No, you didn't. Awful. Absolutely awful. It's like oh no. I can't let you linger on it, because then I'll have an image of me as that guy from Friday Night Funkin'. I can't allow this. So we're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. Alright? Alright, so if we look over here at the arm, we see that she has like a thing here. It's not accounted for in every frame. Okay.
Hey, sick! Get away! Insert hand sanitizer spray.
Okay, so she's got this stuff here. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about a major part of her design. That she's supposed to have this, She doesn't have this here. Right? What she has instead is... I got the collar she has wrong. I want to try and get it right if I can. So she has this little thing that goes out on either side, right? And she does this. Oh, is the LC broken again? Hold on. Can't help it, I'm sorry. He's sick. Get away. Insert hand sanitizer spray. I am a little sick, not gonna lie. I have been coughing a bit. I've been like this for like the past 2 weeks. It's been pretty bad. I'm gonna go to a doctor about it soon, don't worry. It's actually from a Newgrounds series called Madness Combat, but got a Friday Night Funkin' mod. Oh, I see. It all happens to me because I was planning to add blood on Sinister Mark, meaning he is a cannibal after all, and I added it. I see. I see, I see. Alright, so she gets this little thing, which actually is further out than what I actually have here. It's supposed to go all the way out to her shoulders. Alright, so it'd go... We're gonna have to deal with that.
Sinister Mark is so fucking scary. I'm not kidding.
Hey,
Loudly
hey,
crying face.
hey. Watch your language. Watch your language here. Alright?
Hey, sorry for the late visit. Hope everyone is doing well.
What?
Did we do the Gleep Glorp Nun yet?
The Gleep Glorp Nun yet? We have not. We have not, in fact. We are currently, today, doing an animation practice thing. So I've been doing an animation of Elsie, doing a little bit of a wave to everybody for a bit. That's what we're doing so far today. I am down to do the Gleep Glorp gun at some point soon. I don't know if I'll do it today, but that does sound like something that would be a good trend to hop on. I know a lot of people at the Wholesome Monster Girl server would really, really like that if I did that. So,
I'm dumb, didn't read the title. Low.
It's perfectly alright. It's perfectly alright. Today is a different stream than all of the other ones, or most of the other ones. So it's not surprising that you would have this little confusion. And we have this, where we get rid of this stuff here. Oh, we get rid of, not that, but this. Yeah, Red Oblivion. We have been doing a bunch of stuff on animation, right? I did a little animation of a ball at the very start, which, you know, the very simple animation ball people do. I turned it into something a little nicer using animation principles. And then after that, I spent a little bit of time doing stuff with, what do you call it? With Elsie, mostly. I've been drawing Elsie mostly from scratch as people seemed interested.
When I enter into a PNG tuber area, when my boyfriend or anyone in my Discord friends, they'll have characters of themselves on their profile pictures.
This is true. This is true. PNG tuber areas are good for this. This is true. You can use them as your profile pictures. It is good to do so. I guess I am, in fact, a PNG tuber. This is true. Horrendous as it may seem to some people, I am, in fact, a PNG tuber. Just gonna copy. Oh. There we go. Boom. Boom. Okay. So now what we gotta do is we gotta go through each of the arms. Gotta get them all over. I do think we'll be able to have at least this cute little goodbye for people. You know, I feel like this will be a good way to send off the stream, is with Elsie doing a goodbye wave to everybody. This is part of the reason why I wanted to do animation stuff.
Like, for example, my boyfriend's character is Red Hood Rex, Splode, or Stinger. Because let's be honest, he's an edgelord. And I love it.
Yeah. They are, in fact, edgelords. Guys,
check your DMs before the end of stream.
Oh, of course, of course. I will be right over there. One moment. Oh? Peter. What the hell did I say?
You know,
all right.
Depending on the animation, you could give Elsie cat ears and replace the hands with cat's paws, and have cat girl Elsie pouncing.
Cat girl Elsie pouncing. Everyone, we have fan art today. Fan art, fan art. More fan art, everyone. Look at this. Look at this here. That's right. We have fan art here. I could give Elsie cat ears and replace the hands with cat paws and have cat girl
Fan
ear,
art,
Elsie
or fart,
paws.
if you prefer.
Awful. Terrible. This is the equivalent of one, though, yes. Depending on the animation, I could give Elsie cat ears and replace the hands with cat paws and have cat girl Elsie pouncing. I don't know if I could do the full pouncing thing, but I could theoretically create a variant of this animation at some point, which is literally just making Elsie have cat ears and cat paws. That would be more doable. The pouncing thing, that would be a lot harder. That would take a lot more time. But cat ears and cat paws, very doable.
Pouncing might be the wrong word, but having the cat girl variation would be nice.
True, true. Fjord. Yawn. Are you tired, Barry? Are you tired? Is it perhaps that you are not enjoying your time, considering you haven't been contributing to the stream with conversation and comments as much as you should?
Hello, Imnu.
It's Ayana Arts. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. We're currently doing a little animation here. Let's show it off for you. Oh no, wait, no, I didn't finish it. I didn't finish editing it. Hold on. When I finish editing it, I'm gonna show it off to you.
Thank you.
And then I will... there's just like a tiny little edit here, right? We just gotta edit this same piece in like 5 times.
Hello, it's Ayana. Glad you could join us. Praise, Clover. LOL.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Welcome. Welcome. So glad to have you. Oh, you're just welcoming it. Okay, never mind. Yes. I haven't been posting my streams into that server as much lately, as I haven't been drawing explicitly monster girls as much, and so I feel like it's not really as justified to do so unless they are more monster girl related. All right, everyone, I present to you the animation. This took the entirety of the stream, by the way.
I mean, that's understandable, but we like watching your streams anyways.
Oh.
Monster girls.
Nice animation.
Yeah, Peter,
I already subscribed to your channel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's so nice. Peter, these guys come from a server dedicated to a game called Wholesome Monster Girl Academia. It's basically, what if you had a bunch of monster girls at a Catholic school, and yeah, that's the premise. Oh, also, people don't like monster girls. People don't like monsters, people. It's got a lot of cute designs, honestly. I'm a big fan. I played through. It was nice. I'll actually show a little picture of it here. Monster Girl... Sorry. Academia. Wholesome Monster Girl Academia. That's the name of it.
I like the design of the monster girl with the orange afro with the bite mark in it.
I
Whole grain
want you
macaroni
dead.
Macadamia nut. Yes.
These are their Monster Girl designs. They all have the little schoolgirl uniform. Alright. Some people have favorites. Right, you got a few different kinds of monsters here. But they're very wonderful. Okay. So we have Elsie doing her little thing, right?
Very neat.
So now the question is, how do we want to change the animation to be more in conformity with the principles and also to still look like super cool? How do we want to make it look even cooler? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, fellas? What are we thinking, everyone?
Looks good.
Very good, very good. I'm glad you like it, Barry. Glad you like it, indeed. You know, it wouldn't be so nice if you came in here just to yawn at me to tell me to hurry up and end the stream. That would be very mean and inconsiderate. But if you were here to, like, compliment the art and enjoy it together and, like,
Principle
be here
2.
for the stream, yeah,
Timing and
that's
motion.
wonderful, Barry. I'm
I
so
think
glad
if
you're
your
here.
in-betweens were faster, that would look a tad more realistic. But the either way, me likey.
Very nice.
Yawn.
All right, death to Barry Boy. Everyone, death to Barry Boy. Chant death to Barry Boy. In chat, I need death to Barry Boy chanting.
I love you, friend. I'm just messing with you.
I love you too, bro. It's all right.
Realism, schmealism.
All right. Timing and motion. I think if your in-betweens were faster, that would look a tad more realistic. Either way, me like it. Okay. So you mean the in-betweens for the arm? You mean for the arm? I'm trying to think. Okay, so you're saying that we should have less time with the middle. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me duplicate this, because I don't want to have to undo it if everything turns out to be mistaken. Delete all. Boom. We're going to start from arm middle.
Either
Right.
way, it's fine, but just to try something.
Alright. We're going to go arm... Sorry, no. Arm middle from left. Arm right. Arm right 2. Arm... middle from right. One frame with it. Arm right. Sorry, arm. What is it? So we just went middle from right, so now we're going to arm left. Arm left 2. Arm middle from left. Arm right. Arm right 2. And then arm middle from right. Then we go to arm left. Arm left 2. My goodness, this is tedious. Arm middle from left. Arm right. Sorry, arm. Hold on, how do we start? Oh yeah, let's just copy this. Let's just duplicate it rather than bother. And paste. Alright, here you go. It ends on arm left. Arm middle from left. I guess we need to move it forward too. Actually, no, we don't. We need to move it back to... We need to move it back to here. Boom. How do you think of this, Peter? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted, Peter? Is this really what you wanted?
think it looks neat. But what do you, the big old gray in the sky, think?
Yeah. I don't know. How do we think this? Okay, I want everyone to stop what they're doing. I want them to look at this animation right
Elsie's
here.
eyes are telling me that she wants to slap Petey.
She wants to slap Petey? Perhaps. I want you all to tell me right now, which do you prefer? This animation right here? Right, this one? Or this one? Which do we prefer, 1 or 2?
Second one looks less janky.
Second one looks less janky. Peter, Barry, any thoughts? Itziana Arts, any thoughts?
Second one, for sure.
Second one for sure. Okay. Alright, so we'll keep this one. We'll keep the original that we have instead of the modified. Sorry, Peter. People have argued.
No, I think I like it a bit slower. I think it matches the vibe.
Yep. Alright, fair enough. And now, the only thing that I can think left to do is to add things in the background or something. So, at this point, it's not about the animation anymore. It's now just about having people or things in the background. So, what I want to do is we're going to go in and put in this right here. It's going to be an animation, but it's not actually an animation. Right? All this is it's going to be characters that we want, right? So I'm going to have Oil Drumby here. I'm going to have, what you going to call it? Other famous characters from our little
I don't
stream.
think people will care if it's an animation or animatic,
An animation or animatic? Is there a strong difference between the two? I personally don't know. Here we go. Here we go. Look at him go. Look at the little guy go. What was the rest of his little design? I gotta check his design just to make sure I don't mess him up. Ah, right. He has his little paws that he holds up. Look at the little guy go. Look at him. Look at the little rascal. Okay, so we got those two. We'll have the cat with the purple hat.
reminds
reminds me of the "you found the toothpaste" meme.
You found the toothpaste meme? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
Anyways, I could only come in for a short time and I've got to go to sleep. Good night.
Ah, okay, I understand. Red Oblivion, it was wonderful having you. Do take care. Actually, hold on. Red Oblivion. Goodbye. Take care. That's Elsie saying goodbye to you. Beautiful. There we go. Give the cat a purple hat.
Are you gonna add Hakwa?
Hakwa? I could maybe doodle a little tiny Hakwa, but Hakwa doesn't really appear in our streams like almost at all. I'm not even sure if I've ever drawn Hakwa, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I've ever drawn Hakwa. Which is a little weird to think about, now I'm saying it. Right? You think that after a while I would eventually draw more of the characters from the show, but nope. I've mostly stuck to just Elsie. And Chihiro sometimes. And Canon, actually. I drew Canon. Canon is actually something you can trigger in the stream. The cat has a purple hat. What else do we have here? What else do we chuck in this? I'm gonna do breaking news. Nah, I don't want to do that. That's too simple. Foil. Okay, you know what? That's fair for now. I think that'll be good. I don't think I need to be animated with my drool and whatnot. Everyone! Look forward now.
Breaking news. Text goes here.
Exactly. Everyone, I'm gonna zoom in enough to where you can see this well. Let me make sure you can see this appropriately. Everyone. I wish you all a wonderful night and a wonderful time. This is our little animation goodbye. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I look forward to doing more stuff with you all.
Andy hand pink waving.
Indeed. And pink waving indeed. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye-bye.